Sinead O'Connor is an Irish singer-songwriter known for the hit song Nothing Compares to You. She gained notoriety in the early 90s with her anti-war stance and protests against the Catholic Church. In 1992, O'Connor took part in the Open Conspiracy Against War, a publicly declared movement opposed to the imminent Gulf War. Later that same year, O'Connor appeared in the music video for You're No One, which was largely a protest against the Gulf War. O'Connor wrote a song called This Is to Mother You, a tribute to her late mother who she thought was let down by the Catholic Church. In the same year, she famously appeared on Saturday Night Live, where she shredded a picture of Pope John Paul II during a protest. O'Connor has also lent her voice to numerous anti-war campaigns and messages, such as Amnesty International's Stop Violence Against Women. The artist has continually raised awareness about military conflicts throughout her career, such as the Iraq War, which she spoke out against in 2003. She even took part in a hunger strike to pressure the Irish government to release Irish soldier Brian Keenan hostage in Lebanon in 1986. O'Connor spoke to the media about her opposition to the war in Afghanistan, which intensified after 2008 due to the presence of NATO forces there. She composed and released the song Take Off Your Shoes, from her album Theology, which dealt with the horrors of war and its effects on individuals. In 2012, O'Connor joined Nobel Peace Prize winners and singers Manu Chao, Damon Albarn, and REM at the Stop the War Coalition's concert in London. The follow-up single from This Is to Mother You, titled War, became an anthem for the anti-war movement and a message against war of all kinds. In 2013, O'Connor called for a boycott of Ireland's St. Patrick's Day parade because of the inclusion of a band from the Irish Defence Force. O'Connor worked on a collaborative song, called Morning Dew, with fellow musicians stemming from the anti-war movement. The singer also wrote a protest song dedicated to the people of Gaza called 8 Good Reasons, released in 2009. In 2014, O'Connor was awarded the NAME Peace Prize for her work in defending civil liberties and speaking out against war. O'Connor has also covered songs specifically about war as part of her repertoire, such as Bob Marley's War. Around the 2016 U.S. elections, O'Connor lambasted Donald Trump on social media, accusing him of aiding the Islamic State. O'Connor has worked with charitable organizations to benefit survivors of war, founding the Hope International Charitable Trust in 2015. In 2017, she released a single Take Me to Church, which was a tribute to Derry's Bloody Sunday and a poignant remembrance of those killed in war. The artist has used her wide-reaching influence in the music industry to encourage people to challenge war-based policies and to motivate them to take action. In 2018, O'Connor performed at the Canadian Music Week in Toronto, where she opened her set with a poem about the effects of war. That same year, she covered the Patti Smith pen People Have the Power, a protest classic and an ode to those affected by war. O'Connor has used her platform for years as an advocate for peace and justice and as a powerful voice against war. In 2019, O'Connor released her album No Mud No Lotus. She opened the song BIP with a call to action on the ugliness of war.